I don't know. How did the Houston Astros pray?
They say, God, give me a sign.
Denny's, look
baseball spring training comedy.
And he hates baseball.
Wow.
That one was for me, wasn't it?
Yeah, you guys been talking baseball.
Yeah.
This guy.
You're digging deep. I like this.
Second joke. What would they call Anakin Skywalker if he used the dark side for creativity?
I don't know. What would they call him?
Innovator.
Oh, Innovator.
Baby, I see you working and I love it.
I mean, wow. If he's not trying to kiss butt to Jbird, I mean, he's got a baseball and a Star Wars joke.
Yeah. Owe you money?
What's going on?
Does he owe you money?
No.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beat. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Call till you spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Oh, yeah, we made it. What's up? Happy Friday. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Yeah. Good to hear.
Good,
Y'all ready for a weekend? Virginia, you got to be exhausted.
I am so tired.
Yes. Virginia's back from Mardi Gras yesterday, and weekend kicking off here. And you had a crazy drive all the way back, though.
I did, and then I had 2 events I had to hit up last night.
Phew. Virginia.
I'm excited to sleep
Oh, I
all
bet.
weekend.
Yeah.
Like it's my job.
So you got no other plans, that's it?
No, I'm
Just
just
laying low.
gonna be great in bed. Just
Whoa,
great
Panda's
in
going to be
bed.
excited.
Nope, just pajamas and just sleep.
Really?
So Panda's going to be sad.
That's the kind of great in bed I'm gonna be.
He's just going to stand on the side and look longingly.
She's still sleeping. God damn it.
That's it, huh? Yeah, yesterday, there's just so much stuff going on this weekend. It's a very, very busy weekend with the Honda Classic. That kicked off yesterday.
Yeah, you gonna go out there?
I am going to go out probably on Sunday. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on. I went out there yesterday to check it out. It was a beautiful day. Just absolutely amazing, the weather, and just could not have been a better day to kick off the Honda Classic. And got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Tonight is the Miami Heat game. We're going to be doing that. They're playing the Dallas Mavericks at AAA. And yeah, Hair Club gave us that little VIP suite.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your fancy suite
I know.
tonight.
Gosh, I've never been in one.
That is gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So, got some good stuff going on this weekend. Coming up about an hour, we'll catch you up on all the cool things going on. But you can get the full list if you sign up for the KVJ E-Blast. Go to kvjshow.com, and it's right there at the top, and get yourself ready to go. You got anything exciting going on this weekend, Jbird?
You know, Kev, I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. I know me and Denny's got a couple projects we're working on that we're excited about.
Okay.
I'm just going to let the world be my oyster.
That's great. Oysters are awesome. Don't you love them?
I can't stand them, actually.
Oh, okay.
I think they're horrific.
I ate too many fried oysters when I was in New Orleans.
did.
Oh.
Isn't that what,
Many, huh?
don't you have to shuck them?
You shuck them, then you batter them, then you fry them, and you put a little lemon juice on top, and they're
Sounds
so
amazing.
good.
When I was
Yeah.
in college, I went to this party at FSU. Now, I didn't go there, but I was just kind of visiting there. They were so excited about this shucking of oysters, and they're like, they're so delicious. They're amazing. You're going to have the best time doing all that work for that little piece of oyster meat, and I cut my hand. I'm out.
Bad experience, and that was it for the bird, huh?
That was not fun. No.
You were gone.
Such little meat.
Oysters are always better if someone else does the shucking.
It is,
Totally.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard job.
It's my knock on pistachios. You have to get that little shell out of there. It takes forever.
Food you got to work with. It's a ratio. The
It
taste
is.
has got to outdo the amount of work you got to put into
Well,
it.
with those pistachio nuts, they
Yeah.
now have them without the shells, but they're seriously $11 a bag. They're so much money.
Really?
It's expensive, yes.
Yeah, not cheap either. So you throw that on top of it, and you're like, what am I doing?
Pistachios is one of those crops that they have to have armed guards at because people are always trying to jack the pistachios. That's how valuable they are.
It makes sense because they are jacked up in prices at the grocery store. They really are.
Okay. Well, we're setting the tone for the weekend. Whatever you want to do or whatever nut you want to eat, we got you covered.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, it looks like Placido Domingo is rescinding his apology. What did he apologize for, and then why is he taking it back? This is just a mess. Somebody needs to get him one of those crisis counselors. I will tell you what is going on with the craziness coming up in a second, and that. Before we do that, it looks like Lady Gaga has unveiled a new song, her first solo single in 3 years, and it's called Stupid Love.
Okay, all
I can
right.
see that in an 80s movie.
I know,
and,
it sounds so 80s, doesn't it?
and the dance school
Yeah.
is being shut down, and they have to do
Right.
this big kind of production to save the dance school. And
But
then
this is a part where they're putting it together. They're working on their moves.
Yes.
And we're kind of getting a bit, oh man, I screwed that up, and haha, but we're kind of laughing. It's lighthearted. These
There's-
are the times of our lives.
there's one guy who can't really dance, and he's kind
Yeah.
of like the comic relief of the movie, and they're showing him dance. He's struggling, but he's kind of nailing it.
Yes, there's a flamboyant guy off to the side. He just can't believe what he's seeing. And he's
Yes.
like, no. Yes. I think it's great. We already put together the video.
Definitely.
Well, there's already a video out.
Oh, well, darn it. That's
Man,
not cool.
I thought we nailed it.
Shucks.
It's just like her and like a troop of like pink space aliens dancing around.
That's not it. That's not it.
She
No.
missed it. And I love
That's not
aliens,
it.
and she got it wrong.
That's not it. Yeah. We'll play the full version of the song a little bit after 7 o'clock, right around the No Name Movie Game, so you can hear the whole thing.
Sofia Vergara has just signed on to join America's Got Talent as a judge. Heidi Klum is going to come back again. These two girls are replacing, of course, Gabrielle Union and Julianne Hough that exited amidst a lot of accusations against the show. I wonder how it's going to be for Sophia. Heidi has said that she has nothing but respect for Simon Cowell, but lots of other people have said different. So maybe he treats different people differently. I don't know. We're hearing very conflicting reports about how he treats the women on that show.
I mean, shocking. Simon Cowell, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, people are shocked that he's mean. I mean, wasn't he the mean British guy for 10 years?
Well, Heidi Klum has said, oh, he's so nice and respectful and always been so kind. And Gabrielle Union and Julianne Hough are like, he's a pig. He's disgusting. He's misogynistic.
You guys do remember he used to call women fat all the time on American Idol. That would happen.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
He was. That's how he got famous, being the mean British guy.
Yeah,
And
I
then they're
guess
shocked when he's the mean British guy.
at work, though, I mean, you know, these chicks are saying you can't treat your coworkers like that.
Oh, you can't.
You can't if you fall under the umbrella of a major corporation and they can turn around and sue you.
You definitely cannot. No, but I'm just not shocked that he's a jerk.
And finally, here, Placido Domingo, 2 days after apologizing for sexual harassment allegations, has now walked back on his statement and said, you know, I know what I haven't done, and I'm denying what some of them have said. I've never behaved aggressively towards anybody, nor have I done anything to obstruct or hurt the career of anybody. 9 women have come forward to say that he sexually harassed them and hurt their careers, and if they didn't accept his advances, then he would, like, you know, get them blackballed and stuff in the industry. So 2 days after apologizing, he's now taken back his apology.
Uh-oh.
That is a mess.
Never mind.
Never mind. I take it back.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jbird?
It's so crazy how many people are legit struggling with ghosts. They send emails
Ghosts.
all the time, videos of what they think they've captured a ghost. Now, whether it's a ghost or not, that's not really what the debate is. It's the fact that they think they're struggling with something paranormal. And I mean, there's really not any 100% way to prove it being a ghost or not. Even with our, what I think is good ghost footage, there's still going to be people who say, well, it could be X, Y, and Z. But I would love to know, is it possible we could maybe do an impromptu KVJ Twitter poll, Kev? I just am curious to know how many people really have had a ghost experience. I know, Virginia, you've had one, right? At your place, didn't you say your place was sort of haunted?
Yeah, I kind of felt like something was there, but as far as like seeing an apparition or having something fly off the wall or having like a ghost like really present itself, no.
Never on footage?
No. I just felt the creepy weirdness.
Well, I get these emails and these comments and these videos, and these people, They either have nothing to do and they're trying to mess with me, or they're legit struggling with something and they can't figure out what's going on. And it's all of the classic stuff that we've heard. They're fighting within the house. They're seeing things fly off the wall. Everyone's moody, turning on each other. But the fact that there's so many people that do email and comment on there, I just wonder, what's the percentage of people who have just listened to this program? Have you had a ghost experience?
I think they've had stats on that. There have been all kinds of, people have done in-depth studies with a large sample.
Not everyone's lying. Not everyone's
Sure.
I mean, some people are messing with you, some people are lying, but not everyone is. Some people really believe they're going through that.
Absolutely.
I'd just like to know what our KVJ numbers would be on that.
Okay.
With our very unofficial Twitter poll.
Okay, let's put that up right now. Help me out with the verbiage here, Jbird. Let's get this right.
Have you ever had a ghost experience?
Have you ever had a ghost experience? Okay, we'll do yes or no. Jbird is crazy.
Yeah, I love it. That's
Okay.
great. You can even play. Jbird wants to know if you've had a ghost experience.
Okay.
I love it.
Virginia, what do you got on your mind today?
Well, I got a little nugget for you. So I was in Delray Beach last night. It was a little sidewalk sale at Sunday State Style. And they had like a whole thing set up in front. There was a musician out there playing. The street was very active right there on 2nd Avenue.
Oh, it always is, yeah.
Cute little spot and cute little area. There's like restaurants and shops. And so the owner of Sunday State Style took me next door to this little Italian restaurant. And she wanted me to meet like the owner of the restaurant because he's a big fan of the show. And he was showing me, he's got this golf cart with meatballs on the top of it.
Oh, that's cool.
And he'll drive
Yeah.
people around Delray to and from his restaurant and pick you up if you want in the golf cart.
That's how you do it.
That's what I love about Delray. It does have that village feel to it over just a regular city. And there's so many people have those golf carts and just ride around on those.
And he was telling me that one Billy Joel likes to come in there and have dinner.
Really?
And I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, he doesn't live too far. He's just in Manalapan now. And so he'll drive over and have dinner in this little Italian restaurant right there. And the owner, loves us.
That's
Loves
awesome.
us.
I would just feel weird going up to Billy Joel at a restaurant or just even going up to him.
But what if you were just happen to be dining at the same time? Like if Billy comes in, this guy will call us.
But there's so many people like me that, oh, Billy, that one song you sang really means so. He's got to be sick of it.
Oh, he's got to be. But even if you don't go up to him and say anything, just to say you had dinner with Billy.
I mean, Kevin was so close to Billy Joel during the Trump wedding.
Yeah.
I think you had your hand right in front of his mouth.
I think so, yeah.
It doesn't seem hygienic.
And he was, because Kev was getting a sound bite, and Kevin's hand made it on, I think, Access Hollywood.
His elbow was on extra.
Extra, okay.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Get that one right. That's important.
But I think that's when Billy was struggling with the wine a little bit, and he was pretty buzzed during that.
Oh, that's
interview.
right. Yeah, he was kind of happy on that one.
He was real happy.
Yeah. Because he performed afterwards.
Well, what do I say if I was to run into a Billy Joel and I wanted to have a moment with him? What would I say?
I think what you do is you find out either what he's drinking or what he's eating, and you have it sent over from you. You have a special drink sent over, something special you do, and you just from afar, because you don't want to ruin it. You do not want to ruin it. Sometimes meeting your celebrity crush can ruin it. You want to be like, love you, love everything you do. I just wanted to send some love.
Is this cheesy? If you have the server go, Billy, bottle of red, bottle of white, like in his song.
Do not do that.
I like to see his reaction to that, though.
But you have both bottles there. You're like, hey, bottle of red. All right.
I'm telling you, that's been done before.
That's definitely been
A
done.
lot.
Yeah, you're right.
It's probably been done 3 times already this year.
Probably right.
That'd be amazing, though.
That would be
But
amazing.
if you want to know, I've got the inside scoop now, and I can get a call if he goes
Wow,
in there.
look at Virginia, huh? She's actually name-dropping to your benefit.
I mean, you think I stutter now? I'd be like, Billy, hi, Billy.
What I got on my mind, it's kind of weird. I think a lot of people have this. Do you have, in a sense, a routine or a place? Like when I go to church everybody seems to have their place. It's not a sign, but everybody has their seat, and you kind of know it. If you've been sitting in a certain section for a while, you kind of know. Like when I go in, I know Juanita sits right there on the front row aisle. That's just Juanita's spot. You don't sit in Juanita's spot.
Is that how it is at church usually?
Yeah, a lot of times church will be kind of that way too. Not always, but yeah, I mean, there have been times, and we've kind of moved around in different places. But I found even in different sections that I am, week after week, you'll see the same people sitting in the same seats. And those people kind of know, be like, well, that's kind of Juanita's seat. You know,
Well,
you don't throw off. It's almost like there is just an order to the universe. And if Juanita's butt is in that seat, we're all good. If it's not, I don't know, chaos starts to happen.
If you got there early or someone got there early and sat in Juanita's spot, what would happen?
Juanita sits in another seat, but we all know.
There's church drama?
No, there's not drama. I have a feeling like I'm just like, I like order. I'm a person that everything is
Put back in its place.
It's in its place. And I've just found in life that when I'm orderly and things are organized in life, things run very smoothly. When things get thrown out and all it takes is one little piece out of place and your time and your schedule and everything, you think about the bad days that you have. And a lot of times it's because you misplaced something or you left this here, or you forgot that, or you didn't do this. Something is out of order and things aren't in alignment. And so I just kind of really believe in those kind of things. And for instance, here at the radio station, there is an alignment. There are parking places. Now, it's not marked by any kind of a sign or anything in that matter, but you know, if you're here and if you're on this crew, you kind of know who parks where. I know where Jennifer Ross parks. That's her spot. You just don't park in it. And I remember one day, somebody had parked in my usual spot. I parked, and before I realized that was her spot, she found me down the hall. She's like, "So you parked in my spot today?" And I was like, I didn't know somebody parked in mine. She's like, "It's all right, but you know, it's just there's a kind of an order to the things around here." I'm like, "Okay." It was kind of like earlier in the in our time here.
Ross acting like a boss.
Oh yeah, no, she is. I mean, Jennifer Ross has got seniority. She is. I mean, I have to, I'm like, yes, queen.
It's your spot.
It is your spot.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she has honor around here.
I've been noticing somebody's parked in your spot, Kev.
That leads me to this. Someone has now been parking in my spot, and I've been relegated to the second row. I'm back with the cronies.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it
They haven't moved
is.
that. It's a truck.
Yes.
And it's been there for several days because it keeps throwing me off. I pull in and I know exactly when I leave and when I go that Kevin is either here or he's not.
Yes.
Because he's in that spot.
You know the order. See, in your life, it answers questions and things are orderly. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
when
it's
there's
weird.
symmetry.
I noticed it right away today. I pulled in and go, Kevin's car's in a weird spot.
You
And
noticed.
then you were like, "Who's this jerk off in the white
Right.
big truck?"
Thank you.
He's
Who is
got
this person?
Some balls.
Because they have broken the law of order here that we have and have established for 5+ years.
Well, he's been there too. He hasn't moved since yesterday.
Yeah, I know. 2 days in a row. And I'm like, all right, I'll give you one.
Who does he think he
But
is?
he's now all of a sudden changed the entire order. It's like a pecking order. Like Jennifer Ross gets her spot first. There's no doubt about it. But somewhere up there, I want to be top 5, right?
And
I feel like I've earned that.
Who's this guy in the white truck? Because he didn't sleep here, did he?
I don't know.
He just put the truck there
I don't
and
know who
is
this
taking a
person
primo
is.
Do I
spot.
need to make this priority 1, investigate?
I think we do. And I think there kind of needs to be, I hate to, big league him, but it's almost like somebody needs to pull this person aside and be like, "Hey, look, man, there's kind of an order to things around here. We've been doing this for a while. All the shows up and down the hallway, we've all got our own spots, and we've all agreed to that. You kind of thrown the order out."
He's a Johnny come lately, and
Yeah.
we need to be knocked down a peg. Okay, I'm getting your order.
Yes.
Okay.
So I need to send my minions out there.
I feel like he's with the construction company and it's a work truck. And he's just like, "This is where I'm going to park it from now on."
No, I think it's an AM guy trying to get a sports show around here.
I think it's a new guy trying to big league me.
I think it is a new guy.
I do. I think it's a new guy. I think
That
it's
slept here.
I think it's somebody with less than 1 year of tenure that has said, "You know what? I'm going to make a power move." This is kind of like Virginia, you may not watch as many mafia movies as I do, but this is the kind of stuff that happens. Somebody takes a shot at the big guy.
Yeah, his name's Devin. Devin versus Kevin.
Yeah. I don't know who this is, but I feel like a personal threat to my authorities.
Devin
right now.
Malston.
Yeah, we're gonna find answers. This is priority 1.
Yeah.
Everything else is off
Please,
Off the
yeah.
list.
Because, yes, the last 2 days have been thrown out of order, and you know me. I need to have order and symmetry in my life.
I got an inside track. I'll get you answers by 2p.
Okay. All right, get on that. Thank you very much. we got to back
Have
in
we
line.
looked to see if there's a logo on the truck? Because it looks a lot like a work truck.
I stared it down. No, it looks very fancy. It's like a nice, well, it's not a work truck. It is a guy who wants to say that I am very masculine, but this is kind of my on-the-town truck. This is not a work truck.
I'm a little shocked he didn't back in. He didn't park it back in style like some of these trucks do.
Well, we're in the front row, so you actually get closer to the building by not backing in. And I think that's kind of the power move. That's the luxury of that. Now I am in the row where it would benefit you to back in because I'm in the second tier. I've been knocked down a peg. There's about 15 people now above me on the hierarchy here in parking.
I mean, does he not know that you are the Kevin Ralston?
I got to rank somewhere. I may not be second. I got to be at least top 3 or top 5.
Let's just hope this isn't a foreshadowing of your career in the months to come.
I hear that's just part of it. You know how Jbird always parks in the same parking spot?
No, we switch it up if we get bad ratings.
Right, but when the ratings are good. See,
Yes.
we've been solid. I've been in that spot. Things have been great. We haven't gotten fired. And I have a feeling now there's probably going to be a meeting today. I might not be here on Monday. The whole order's
That
been
guy
thrown out,
messed up
Virginia.
our ratings.
Yeah, everything's gone.
Today it's your parking spot. Tomorrow it's your career.
I know. Trust me.
That's how I knew.
I put a lot on this.
That's how I knew we were getting fired in Miami
Yeah.
when they were not restocking the Mountain Dew fridge. I'm like, Virginia, I think it's lights out for us.
This is how it starts. Somebody's starting to park in my spot.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we start playing 8 songs an hour, and then we go dark.
Okay, I've got a guy in the parking lot right now doing recognizance. There's a Gator alumni thing on his license plate.
Are you serious?
He's a Gator.
Oh my God!
He's a Gator and he's
of
coming
course
for
he's
you.
a Gator.
41-14.
Oh, of course he's a Gator.
He's
oh,
coming
it's-
for you.
Oh, it makes so much sense
Yep,
now.
yep.
Oh, it's a Gator.
You're done.
Took my spot.
Could you imagine if this really was
Oh.
a Gator fan named Devin trying to take down Kevin?
This is unbelievable.
That would be
wow. Oh man.
We're going to get answers, baby.
You better
Okay.
watch out for this guy.
Okay, I'm telling you, there is somebody that this is a silent threat right now. This is a shot fired right now at the KVJ show. I'm telling you.
It's a threat to your way of life.
It is. It is. We're
and
all,
your ratings
Yeah.
and your career and our future.
And if I go down, everybody's going down with me. So we're all tied into this
Okay.
together.
All right.
we know.
We all have a vested interest in getting this damn white truck out of my spot.
Look, blood in, blood out.
Blood out.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Yes, I know it's a first world problem, and it's silly. It really doesn't mean anything, but it's so funny how many other people like saying, I am so Kevin, I can so relate. We have designated parking spots basically in our lot, and we've had a couple construction people, and they've taken up 3, and it's thrown the order out, and people have to park down the street, and it's been the big talk in the office.
Oh, people will fight where I live at because you have assigned areas and you pay for those spots. So if somebody parks into your spot, you end up losing your mind. I have seen people have full-on meltdowns in the parking lot because somebody is parking in their spot.
One of your neighbors came out one time and was eyeballing me, and I puffed up. I'm like, what? Come at me, bruh.
Yeah, I can't imagine why my neighbors hate me.
I was literally dropping something off. It was 3 seconds.
I accidentally parked in my neighbor's spot. I park in spot 43, and I thought I was parking there. I parked in spot 42. That wasn't good. She caught me when I was getting the mail.
For somebody who doesn't believe in the supernatural very much, Kevin sure does have silly superstitions. Yeah, I don't really believe in the superstition part, but I will tell you that for my day, I do lay everything out, and I do have an order to everything so that I can, go quickly through life. And any little hiccup I do notice, I'm like, oh man, I'm out of whack.
Yeah, I'm way more superstitious than you are.
Yeah. So that's just it. No, I think life's going to be fine. We're going to be good.
Or will we?
No, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, yeah. If now it does, I'd be going, I was just kidding, but yeah, maybe I was right.
See, this is what I would love to play I'd love to play this audio for Aunt Ann and go, Ann, Kevin thinks he's so entitled to take this parking spot. Can you believe that? Oh, she would have so much to say about this topic.
Who the hell does he think he is?
What is he? Is his name on that parking spot?
Oh, man. I'm just happy I got a spot. Well, here's what we got. The Honda Classic is going on right now. It was happening yesterday out there at PJ National. Beautiful day. They're having perfect weather. It looks like this whole weekend's going to be good. It's just a little chilly, but they're not golfing right now, so we're going to be okay. Yesterday, out there checking it out, Kind of a surprise. Brooks Koepka. He's kind of the big odds-on favorite. He's the local boy, too. You know, he went to Cardinal Newman High School.
Brooksy.
Yeah, Brooksy. Oh, Brooksy. He kind of had a tough day. He's at 4 over par, kind of down the line a little bit. Ricky Fowler actually did worse. He finished at 6 over par. In fact, after his round yesterday, he did so bad at the Honda Classic, he went to Turtle Creek in Tequesta, where Virginia is, and played another round just to practice, to try to shake that stank off of him.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me he went to a bar in Turtle Creek and got hammered.
Yeah. He might have done that after he got done playing golf. I don't know.
Practice.
Yeah.
He went to Turtle Creek and started kicking over trash cans. He was pissed.
Yeah. Right now, you got Tom Lewis and Harris English are tied for the lead at the Honda Classic after the first round with 4 under. And what's really important is just the money that it brings. There's going to be more than 200,000 spectators on hand this weekend for the Honda Classic, making an impact of $62 million on Palm Beach County.
Oh, and people are going to go out there with their fancy winter clothes on because it's so freezing out.
It is, yes.
It's Florida freezing.
It is Florida freezing. It's 47 degrees outside right now. Florida freezing. Well, it is a cold start to your Friday here in South Florida. It's just about 47 degrees throughout most of South Florida right now, but it's going to warm up a little bit today, but colder than normal. Looks like we're pegging the high right about 67 today. So that is chillier than normal. Tomorrow it's going to hit about 70, staying cooler. And then by Sunday to the mid-70s. And as we get into Monday next week, it's going to get back to the low 80s. So back to normal, but it is an interesting little cold snap that we got here. And we don't deal with this very often. In fact, I don't know how many more cold snaps we're going to have this late into the season. This is probably about it. So we're going to give you some valuable information that because you live in South Florida, you probably don't know the answers to. These are things and how to deal with cold. People in other parts of the country, I'm sure, know about this stuff or should, because you can have some health issues based on just how cold the temperatures are. Now, Virginia is down with Jbird right now, and they're on the first floor of the building here getting some of the cold, drinking it in. We got a Facebook Live video that you can go and check out right now. Jbird is going to be playing a round of It's Cold Strip Trivia. So he's just down to basically what his office material would be, and we've actually had him remove the hoodie that he was wearing inside to kind of like get down to just what you might be wearing if you're lounging around at home. So you can see right there, Virginia, is it feeling cold out there right now?
Oh my gosh, it's freezing!
Yeah.
It's freezing.
I see you got a coat on. Jbird has got his T-shirt. He's got long sleeve under it. He's actually got on a toboggan, a little ski cap kind of thing today, and his sweatpants. Okay. All right, here's what we're going to do. We've got 5 different questions here. Virginia, you can help him out with these. He probably is going to want to hear these because I got 4 different options. I'm going to give him multiple choice on this, okay? And for each one he misses, he's got to remove another article of clothing. So.
You smell weed? Is it Denny's? Denny's! It smells like weed. Damn it, Denny's!
Well, I mean, look around.
We've been outside for 5 seconds. It smells like weed out here.
You're at Denny's usual spot where you retreat. So that's where we need to go look for Denny's when we can't find him?
Apparently. This is his pot spot.
Okay, here we go. We got 5 questions. We're going to learn about the cold here. Here is question number 1. Let me have Jbird on the phone, see how he can answer this. Okay, Jbird, here you go. This is question number 1. It's cold strip trivia. Which of these is not a symptom of hypothermia? Is it A, sweating, B, dizziness, C, uncontrolled shivering, or D, muscle stiffness? What do you think?
Only talking about sweating.
You're going to talk about A, sweating is your answer. Jbird, you are correct. Very nice.
I'm not taking off any clothes. The worst video ever.
Okay, well, if you're going to do that, then your first miss, you got to take your pants off.
Oh, first miss, I got to take my pants off?
Well, I mean, if you say that you're not going to miss any, I mean, come on, right? Got to go big here.
First one I miss, I'll say, okay, here we go.
Okay. All right, Jbird, going to give you a very easy one here, and it's cold out strip trivia. This is just a basic true or false question. What do you think, true or false? It's possible to be allergic to the cold.
That's true.
That is true, yes.
True.
You can have I swear I got to be allergic to it.
Ralston, these questions are weak.
Yeah, well, or maybe you're just that good. Give yourself some credit here. All right, let me give you a tougher one here. Question number 3. So far, Jbird has not taken off any clothes. All right, what do you think about this, Jbird? Multiple choice. If your skin is cold and wet for a long time, you can get itchy red lesions when it's rewarmed. What are these called? They're either called A, frost nips, chilblains, ice nips, or chill bites. What do you think? A, B, C, or D?
Oh, chill bites sound delicious.
I sound like an ice cream treat.
I'm going to go chill bites. I'm going to go with my gut. Chill bites, final answer.
Chill bites, final answer. You missed your first one, Jbird.
Oh.
No, it's chilblains. Chilblains.
Off your pants. Take off your pants.
We're going to have a little bit of shrinkage out there, I think, Virginia.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Will he be mad if I push him in the lake?
It's freezing outside Virginia.
Yeah, that's not mean at all.
She's back. Okay, here we go. Next question here. It's cold outside strip trivia. What do you think about this, Jbird? Question number 4.
The bummer of
It's a good idea to
Don't you
give
dare.
a hypothermia victim
Will he
a
be
nice
mad
hottie
if I
toddy
push
or
him in the
booze,
lake?
basically. True or false?
It's not that far.
Yes, give me booze, baby.
Give you
All about that
booze.
blood.
That is wrong.
Oh,
That is false.
take it off. Take it off.
Oh yeah, he's put on a show here. I like this. Okay, look at him. He's
There's
down to
like
just his
morning
drawers.
walkers. There's morning walkers just like walking peacefully around the lake. And now
It's so cold out here.
It is so cold out there, isn't it?
Okay, can we hurry this up?
What's that?
You're literally icing the
it
kid.
Take it off.
Hurry up!
Look at Jbird. He's out there like jazzercising, trying to stay
morning
warm.
walkers.
He's just standing there right now on Facebook Live in his underwear.
morning walkers just
Okay.
like walking peacefully around
We're
the
learning
lake.
stuff here.
It's so cold
Oh, and
out
I gotta
here.
give him. I gotta let him know here. Yeah, the rule is you never give alcohol or even caffeine to somebody suffering from hypothermia. Just to let you know. Okay,
Got
which
it.
one are we on here? I think we're on number 5, right?
Yes, we're number 5.
Number 5, are you sure?
Yes. Yes, we're on 5.
I don't know. I think we're on number 4.
Is it 4? Are you cold, Virginia?
4.
Oh, this is the. I have the same shirt on.
Are you cold, Virginia?
I feel great.
Okay, Smuggy, can we get this going, please, so I can lose the No Name Movie game?
All right. Final question here. Jbird is outside right now in the cold weather, nothing but his boxers. It's cold strip trivia. This is on Facebook Live. Let's hope we don't miss this one. All right, Jbird, which of the following should you not
The cops are
do?
here, Kevin.
What?
The cops are here.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, the cops just said something to us.
The cops are on their bullhorn thing that they have in the car yelling at Jbird.
Well,
They
he's
called him Jbird, so they're pretty cool.
okay. Yeah, well, I mean, if he misses this one, they're gonna have to take him in for an indecent exposure.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to stop him.
And then Denny's for pot.
They got a twofer out there. Then you're gonna need to call him back up.
So cold out here.
We're gonna lose the whole show. All right. We probably ought to hurry this up. It's cold out there, I hear.
Yes.
Okay. All right. 5th and final question, and it's cold outside strip trivia. Jbird, which of the following should you not do when someone has superficial frostbite? A, immerse the frostbitten body part in warm water. B, remove wet clothing. C, cover the frostbitten body part. Or D, massage the frostbitten body part. Which of those 4 should you not do? A, B, C, or D?
You should.
Not.
I forgot what half of them were. I'm going to go. You should not do number C, or letter C.
Cover the frostbitten body part. Jbird, you are wrong. It is massage the frostbitten body part. Come on, baby. Take it off.
Take it
it off.
Yes.
Take it off.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
It
Okay.
off. Oh, let's see them boobies. Oh.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
He's jiggling.
Oh, yeah.
He's jiggling, baby.
There you go. All right, that's a nice little public service announcement there. Yeah, we're done. Yes. By the way, they say never rub a frostbitten body part.
Take it off. Take it off. Oh, it's gonna be chilly.
All right, so guys, come back upstairs. Okay, there you go. That is, it's looking good. If you want to check out that video, it is on the KVJ Show Facebook page. Jbird doing It's Cold Outside Strip Trivia.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know you're within the rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, it was going to be one of the most highly anticipated things on TMZ. I was all excited about it. Dr. Oz and Marky Mark Wahlberg squaring off in a push-up contest. These two had been talking smack for weeks about who could do more push-ups, and they finally did it. Coming up in a second, I'll tell you who beat whom and how they laid it all out for us.
You were saying Doc Oz, right? Virginia?
No, I always said Marky Mark.
Okay.
I always said Marky Mark too.
Okay. All right.
But I think somebody said Doc Oz.
I thought it was you,
I think
Kev.
it was you, Kevin.
Did I?
I don't know if you said he'd beat him. You just said you can't sleep on Doc Oz. He's in great shape, which
Yeah.
I agree. But Marky Mark is next level.
Okay.
Marky Mark's younger, and he's a beast.
He is. He wakes up like at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I think he does 2 workouts a
He
day.
probably,
He
while he's
does.
sleeping, does push-ups.
He's one of those guys that works out twice a day, and it's just like hardcore, man. He's
Yeah.
just different level. But
Okay.
that's his temple. That's his body. It's
It'd
his,
be quite an upset.
it would be an upset. I'll tell you in a second who won. Before we get into that, this new show with Kevin Nealon, Hiking with Kevin, I guess Courtney Cox went on there, and it was right before they were going to announce the Friends like reunion special thing.
I think it was the day of. She was all nervous, like, you cannot release this before I get through this whole announcement later on today.
So he knew before anybody else, but here is a little bit of what that all sounded like.
When we get together, which is never, it only happened twice since we ended the show, it's just the most fun. We laughed so hard.
And where was it? At a restaurant or at somebody's house?
One time at my house and one time at Jen's house.
So do you think you guys would ever do a reunion?
I mean, I could say this because by the time you air this, it'll already be out, like probably later today. So don't do it before that.
Okay.
Really, seriously, I
No, I
get
won't,
into trouble. Okay, so the exciting thing is that we're going to all get together for the first time in a room and actually talk about the show. And it's going to be on HBO Max.
That's great.
And I'm so excited.
That'll be
We're going to have
great.
the best time.
Okay.
Am I the only one that thinks this sounds anticlimactic? They're all going on stage to do like a question answer and talk about the fond memories. Is that the reunion the Friends people want?
I thought they were going to be doing new shows.
No.
So it's just they're going to sit down and talk about how great it was to be friends.
It's going to be like a love fest. Oh, you were great. No, Jen, you were great. Remember that episode when you were awesome?
They might have funny anecdotes. Or they might have like, remember that time? Here's what's
behind
going
the
on.
scenes,
Yeah.
details.
Is that really a reunion, though? I mean,
It's not like a rebooted show. It's a reunion. I think it fits the definition of that and the criteria. But yeah, it's not a reboot.
and they're getting, I think, $2 million a piece to do that thing.
Wow.
It's been making crazy money. It still makes so much cash. So, I mean, what they're going to make off of it, what they're paying them, they're going to make their money back and then some. It's still a good investment. That just goes to show you how much the Friends franchise is worth. It's crazy.
It's on HBO, too.
Yeah.
HBO Max? Is that different than HBO?
I don't know. I have all these HBOs.
It's right next to HBO Tom.
Like, does it cost more? It sounds more expensive.
No, they do a whole package, and it's not worth it. They give you too many HBOs. They play the same 11 movies. They just change them on each little channel. It's not worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not as good as HBO 27.
Oh, okay. I don't know who to believe here. Should I believe Billy Idol or should I believe my mom?
I always believe Billy Idol, but you do what you do.
So growing up, my mom always told us, if you have the car running and you're just going to do something really quick, it's a lot better on gas for you just to leave the car running than it is to shut it off and then start it back up. If you were only going to be a couple minutes, leave the car idling. But Billy Idol is now a part of this campaign, and his whole thing is Billy Idol never idles because it's bad for the environment. So who the hell am I supposed to believe?
And is he getting paid for this, or is he just doing this because he believes in not idling?
Good question.
Because of the name, yeah.
Is it for the environment? It's just one of the causes that he wants to champion? Or, did they throw him some cash to say Billy Idol never idles?
Well, he's filming, he's doing all this stuff with it. It takes time. I don't know. I think he's getting a check.
Oh, I'm sure he's getting a check.
What is going on?
Lots of people idle in New York City. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a major problem.
I don't see people in California idling very much, but in NYC, I see it.
Well, I think the fancy cars don't idle. I was in Boca the other day, and I was like walking across the street, and there's some fancy car. I don't know what there are, but the guy turned off his engine.
A lot of cars do this now where they turn off their own engine.
Yeah.
The car does it.
I was like, how long are you going to be there? I'm like, I'm not that slow, dude.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I walked by, it went vroom, and he took off, and it started right back up.
I rented a car that was like that, where the engine it tricked me. It took me a while to get used to, by the way.
It is trippy. If you're not used to it and the car keeps going on and off, you're like, what the hell?
So wouldn't that tell you that they made it to be more fuel efficient, better for the environment, and so those cars don't idle? So maybe
Billy's
he's
right.
Yeah.
It's the old cars he's talking about.
He's turning off, and the car's turning off itself, and it's supposed to be more fuel efficient. So
Maybe.
What the hell?
Why else
I
would
guess
it do
my
it?
mom was wrong.
Wow. Big Linda's wrong?
Big Linda was wrong.
What's this world coming to?
Somebody texted in and said back in the carburetor days, it was better. But now, and I think that's just it, we have more efficient engines.
Oh.
Yes.
So Big Linda was right back in Big Linda's day.
Right.
But now Billy Idol is right.
Times change, Big Linda, but don't you ever.
Yeah, so they don't have the carburetors anymore, apparently.
I love it. Okay, thank you. We've learned today.
Billy Idol making us learn.
Yeah. And finally here, who won the push-up contest between sexy Marky Mark and older but still sexy Dr. Oz? It was actually closer than anybody thought it would be. A lot of people, including me and the bird, thought Marky Mark would blow Dr. Oz out of the water. And Dr. Oz did get blown out of the water, but not by much. They decided to do a race, and whoever got to the 59 push-ups first was the winner. And Marky Mark won, but they say only by a few seconds.
Okay.
So there you go. Oz was in it, baby.
Who would win between me and you, Virginia? If we had to do the same kind of thing, I think you beat
I think I would beat you.
I think you actually...
In push-ups?
I think not
yeah.
only do you beat me, I think you destroy me. Gosh, come on, Bird.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your very reflective and educational dirt of the day.
Well, celebrity birthdays that we got going on today include Jason Aldean, big old country star, is turning 43 today.
Yeehaw! Happy
That's right.
birthday.
Lead singer of the band Train, Pat Monahan, turns 51 today.
Oh, I love him.
And then keep in mind, tomorrow is Leap Day, February 29th. Only happens once every 4 years.
Justin is turning, I think, 11 or 12.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
That's kind of the way it goes. That's how you keep age if you're one of those Leap babies. Our celebrities include Ja Rule, who's 44, I guess is what he goes by. Tony Robbins is 60, but they're both Leap babies. So you divide that by 4, and I guess that'd be their actual age if you want to do it that way. Some other birthdays we got. My fantastic husband, Paul. Happy birthday from his wife, Jeannie, and our furry children, Roxy, Levi, Felix, and Simon. Kenzie, happy birthday. She turned 1 on Sunday from Mommy, Daddy, Kristen, Thomas, Kaylee, and the dog, Sasha. Daddy's birthday is Friday the 28th. Also, happy 11th birthday to Ella from Ronan, Lisa, and Daddy. Jennifer having a birthday, coming in from Brody, Patty, and the fur babies, Kuda, Gypsy, and Primo. You got a happy 30th birthday shout out to my husband, John. Also, my best friend Callie Mills having a happy birthday for BFF Monica and the White Claw crew, Eddie and Oscar. Gotta watch out for that White Claw crew.
The White Claw crew sounds dangerous.
You know what I gotta tell you? I'm so excited. I saw this yesterday, and I did not have one because I had to drive myself home. But Corona now has a seltzer. And I was like, I was talking to a couple people like, it's better than White Claw. It's better than Truly. It's the best one I've had.
That's tough timing, though. Coronavirus.
I know. I'm like, yeah.
Is it good? Is it bad? I don't
or
know.
is this all part of the marketing for this thing? And maybe today we find out, because I guess they're unveiling it pretty much. The Honda Classic is where they're unveiling this Corona seltzer. What if they go, huzzah, we were just kidding. It was all just a joke about the thing to get this Corona seltzer out there.
I think that'd be the end of Corona.
Yeah, that'd be so dumb.
It'd be the worst marketing scheme ever.
I'd love to sit back and watch it, though. Also, Kelly George, happy birthday from Jerry. Also, Kyle from Coral Springs said, it's my 25th birthday today. So you'd like a little birthday shout out. Also, we got a birthday shout out. My smart and kind daughter, Taddy. Beautiful 15th birthday from mommy, Vivi. Is sending that out. You got a birthday you want on the KVJ show, let us know about it. Mail at KVJ Show, mail at kvjshow.com. Y'all about ready for that No Name movie game?
Man.
So ready.
Wow,
I was
right?
born so not ready.
Okay. We got a hot ticket for you the weekend. He is going to be coming to American Airlines Arena doing a show that is going to be on July 18th. Tickets do not go on sale until like 10 a.m. this morning at Ticketmaster.com, but you can win them. Coming up next, just got to dial us up here for the No Name Movie Game, 877-979-9763. If you know your movies, you definitely want to jump on this. There's kind of a cool little article that somebody had read, a New York writer, and she was looking through her ex-boyfriend's Instagram, doing a little bit of trolling like that, and what popped up was his new girlfriend. His new girlfriend is Lady Gaga. And she started going through, she's like, oh my gosh, my ex-boyfriend is dating Lady Gaga. And she was with this guy for 7 years, all through college. And so she's kind of been, she wrote an article about it. It's kind of interesting. Could you imagine if somebody that you had dated for 7 years is now with a A-list celebrity? Be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
Oh my gosh, like I'm dating somebody and then all of a sudden she's dating Tony Danza and I didn't know it.
Who?
Kevin said an A-list celebrity.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Imagine that. So, all right. We got your weekend event's going to be coming up here in just a second, too. If you want to find out my top 5 for what is going on this weekend, I'll get that to you in just a few. Right now, we got the No Name Movie Game. Hot tickets on the line. The weekend is coming to American Airlines Arena. You win them before you can even buy them. Coming up at 10 a.m. this morning. Jbird's ready to go. Denny's ready to go. Virginia, you ready to go?
I am so ready because I am the champ. Currently holding the belt, Kevin.
And good luck, Virginia. I hope you do well. Wishing you nothing but the best.
That's very nice of you.
Hey, look. Positive bird.
He's trying to flip the script because he's usually negative and then it bounces off of me and sticks to him.
I wouldn't call it negative. I'd call it surviving.
Okay.
A little different.
All right.
Well, you got surviving here.
Well, Virginia, your partner is going to be April from the Acreage. Hello, April.
Hello.
All right. You ready to do this?
I am.
Okay. She's fired up, Virginia.
I love it, April. Let's do this, girl.
60 seconds on the clock. Virginia, and the clues, you cannot use any of the characters' names, actors' names, or words from the title of the movie.
Hey, April, may I offer you good luck? See what I did there? April, May.
I appreciate it.
Don't talk to my partner.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Your time begins now.
Pass. Pass. It's a shark movie from the 70s. Dun dun. Dun dun.
Dog.
Yes. It's got nothing but apparitions on it, and it's a boat in the ocean. It's spooky.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pass. That's a hard one. What do men wear to a ball or a gala? It's black and white. They call it a penguin suit.
Tuxedo.
Yes. Pass on that one. It's a fabric. Sometimes your sheets can be made of this. Pajamas. Yes. Pass on that one. Pass on that one. It's about driving cars, and you go really super, and you're mad. You go.
Rush Hour?
No, it's pass. The guy died from it. If you have something to open a door.
Oh, Denny's.
These are hard movies.
Sweet Denny's, we have a chance.
Got a 3 spot on that.
Fast and the Furious.
Ooh, we got a chance, baby.
That was hard.
If we honestly don't beat the witch on this round, we should just give up this game.
Yeah.
Kevin said promise.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right, let's see how that holds up. We move on to Adam from Coral Springs, who is going to be partnering up here with Denny's. Hello, Adam.
What's up?
All right. This guy's ready to go here, Denny's.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Denny's. Come
I
on,
am.
Get fired up, man.
I'm fired.
Oh, look, a win. A loss for the witch is a win for the bird, so please.
Yeah, let's band together. Take the witch down, right?
Do what I can do for you, brother.
I mean, Virginia wearing something that my dead grandma wore. Look at that doily.
That's kind of sexy.
This is fancy high fashion from Sunday State Style.
Yeah.
I want to put candles all over you.
You're wearing an alien shirt with stains. You got a lot of balls.
That's how I do, baby. That's my shtick. That's my brand.
That's your clothing sponsor?
Wouldn't it be great if you opened a store just called Stains? Guaranteed every piece of clothing has a stain on it.
No one's doing it.
I earned every one of these stains.
You're right, no one's doing it.
Yeah,
no one's doing it. Jbird's new clothing store,
Niche
Stains.
market.
You'd be bankrupt in weeks.
Opening soon in the Pizzle.
Your kind's not welcome, doily. Yeah.
Oh, we're not going.
All right, here we go. 60 seconds on the clock. Adam and Denny's, your time begins now.
It is a board game that comes to life. They're making a sequel to it.
Jumanji.
Yep. This is the name of a horse in a old school race where they wear the big hats. The women do, at least. Pass that one. Let's see here. This is a. It's not blue and it's not any other color, and it's a mythical creature that breathes fire.
Puffs the Magic Dragon.
Pass that one. This is a. It's a game that you play where you can speak with the dead. Mattel sells
A Ouija board.
Yeah. This is a yeah, that's close. This is a place. Pass that one. I can't do that. Let's see. This is what makes plants grow. It's not water. The other thing.
Seeds.
It comes
Sun.
from yeah. What's the term for it? It comes from the sky. It comes from the big.
Sunlight.
Pass that one. Jeez. Let's see here. This is no blank. No blank.
Sunshine.
You got
Yeah,
it.
yeah. This is it's a workout term. Jeez. What do we get?
Ooh, you got 3.
You got a tie.
Ooh, tight. Oh, man.
Set up for overtime or a bird win.
Bird. So just B.
Seabiscuit and Red Dragon and Pain and Gain were the ones that you missed.
No pain, no gain.
Okay, we got Harold on here. He's actually requested Jbird to be his partner.
Wow. That never happens.
Yeah.
You're the meanest. She's the meanest champion I've ever seen in my life. You really are. Yeah. Harold. Harold.
Breathe. And, I need this more than you do.
Okay.
I haven't won in years.
Neither have I, apparently.
You guys got a lot in common.
All right, Harold, let's get on the same page. Stop lecturing me. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, come on, Bert. You're getting on the wrong page. It's supposed to be,
Yeah, you're on the wrong page. Yeah.
Don't fight with me.
Don't fight with him.
I'm not fighting with you, baby. I'm uniting us.
I like this guy.
These guys are turning on each other. It's great.
Okay.
All right, Harold.
Jbird, all you got to do is get 4, and you are today's winner.
Oh!
Okay? It's very doable for you, my friend.
I want it bad, Kevin.
Very doable. I bet you do.
I need it bad.
Okay. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
Confusing. Think confusing, hot guy in it. Confusing, hot guy in it. Oh, man, is it real? Okay. Baby smarts. What would this be if Einstein was considered this? Einstein was considered.
Genius.
Yes. Brains. More brains. They're coming to eat you. They're coming to eat you. I'm a zombie. It's dark out, and I'm not alive. If I'm alive, what's the opposite of the pass? Opposite of priest. Opposite of a priest.
None.
Yes. Pass. Opposite of the winners.
Losers.
Pass,
Losers.
Denny, pass, Denny's, pass, Denny's. Ribbit. Damn it!
Is that a three-way?
I think it's 3.
It's a 3 spot.
Yeah. I got a 3.
Triple overtime.
Wow.
Jeez.
How about that? Okay. Well, this sets up interestingly here for a little bit of overtime. Now, up until today, Virginia, you had the most wins for the year with 4. Jbird is second with 2 wins. Dennys is yet to get a win so far this year. Dennys is the one that's getting the blank here.
Wow.
Nothing for Dennys.
That was a 2019 guy.
Yeah. So far as correct guesses, Virginia, you've had 23. Dennys had 19. Jbird had 15. So even though Dennys has no wins, he's got the second most correct guesses. It's just not lining up for you. And your average score per game, Virginia's 3.8. Dennys is 3.2. Jbird's is 2.5. And they say Virginia's the only member to have won in a tiebreak this year. Thank you to Joshua for putting all this together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stat guy Josh.
Yeah, he's doing all the stats.
I like
So
it.
he's making it count here. So let's see what we wind up with here. Okay, same rules apply. Everybody is still into the overtime. There is just 10 seconds left in this round. We've got April back on here with Virginia. Okay, April, are you ready to do the overtime here?
I'm ready.
Okay, now 10 seconds only on the clock.
No pressure, no pressure. Bird is literally in the corner meditating.
Okay, here we go. 10 seconds on the clock. No Name Movie Game overtime. Virginia and April, your time begins now.
He lives in a big plastic, round, clear thing. He's a what? It's
Bubble Boy.
Yes. They're heroes in a half shell.
Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
Okay, yep. Not Teenage
Teenage
Mutant
Mutant Ninja
Yeah,
Turtles.
after
It's
the buzzer
okay. You
there.
got it after the buzzer, but you got one.
Yeah, you did.
Solid work here.
Okay, we pop back to Adam in Coral Springs with Denny's. Okay, you ready, Adam?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. 10 seconds on the clock. Your time begins now.
It's a musical, and it's also what you put in your hair to keep it matted.
Hairspray.
The other one. It comes off of burgers as well.
Oh, Grease.
Go figure. There's two musicals.
Of course.
Of course
And the
there's
stuff you
two.
put in your hair.
Jeez.
Grease. Okay. All right. That will eliminate Adam. So it is up to the Bird and Harold. 2 gives you a win. 1 to stay alive here. He's got the cross legs. He went down and couldn't get up.
He tried to jump up and look at athletic and fell.
You can't penetrate this. I am so at peace right now.
Yeah.
That meditation,
Nobody's trying to penetrate you in here.
That meditation helps me out. Where are my headphones?
Yeah, you're so centered and calm. Everything is so fluid.
You're just a picture of got it together.
Honestly, any kind of comments y'all say, just goes in one ear out the other. Fine.
Okay.
Very at peace.
Okay. It's unflappable.
Mentally rested. Harold, I am so ready to nail this.
Let's go, Jbird. Come on, you got this.
All right, 10
Beat the
seconds.
witch.
10 seconds on the clock. Got to have 1 to stay alive, 2 to win.
I want it so bad.
Okay, here you go. Your 10 seconds begins now.
Opposite of Father's Day. You can't say day. Pass. Pass.
Thursday.
She lives in a coffin. She lives in a coffin. Oh!
Lives in a coffin.
Oh.
She doesn't live in a coffin. She robs coffins. Right?
Laura
Tomb
Croft,
Raider.
Tomb Raider?
Tomb Raider. And the first one, he said day. The movie was Mother's Day. He said opposite
Oh, man. Okay. All right, Virginia moves to 5 wins now on the year.
Man.
She's
All right.
running away with it, so nice try there. Sorry, Harold.
Sorry,
didn't
Harold.
work out.
Yeah, sorry, Harold.
April, congratulations to you. You're going to go check out the weekend at American Airlines Arena, okay?
Wonderful. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Much more to learn, my friends.
Yes.
Aw.
Look at all that.
Someone's all sad and reflective.
No,
now.
I'm at peace with it.
Okay. You're good with it? You're fine.
You learned a lot from failure, Kevin.
Denny's, maybe we should throw it one week. I mean,
Don't
look
you
how sad
dare.
he is.
Denny shouldn't throw anything. He's got no wins.
Yet he's got more clues than me. It's weird.
Yeah, it is odd how it's breaking out. Somebody texted us earlier a nice little story about one of the Jonas brothers. I think it was Nick. They said they were out and their daughter saw Nick and went up and asked for a photo, and he was really awesome and took time and talked to her and all that kind of stuff. So there's good kids, man. Like them Jonas brothers. I want to give a quick correction. Yeah, there's a lot of sports action. Not only did the Heat got back-to-back games, but the Panthers are doing that as well. They've got Chicago Blackhawks tomorrow night at the BB&T Center, and then on Sunday they got the Calgary Flames. So they're doing that as well. So there's a lot of sports action in South Florida this weekend at that big old thing. Got somebody's going to be going to UCF for their Feel Good Friday to watch some softball games and check out their daughter. So enjoy that. Have fun. Lisa in Pompano is going to go pick up the twins she used to babysit for 3 years ago and take them to the Palm Beach Science Center for this weekend.
That's fun.
Brielle and Isaac going to be doing that. Somebody's going to be going on a week cruise with the family tomorrow, going to Honduras, Belize, Cozumel, and Costa Maya, Mexico. I'm sure Suits can tell you what ship, what's the name of the cruise line, and what's the pattern on the carpet.
Yes, he is very good with those cruise ships.
Somebody said taking our son to Disney World for the first time tomorrow. Do you remember the first time you took your kids to Disney, Virginia?
I do.
I remember the first time we went in a very small car of about 8 a Chevette of 8 people went up to Disney World. It was a tight fit.
Rocco's really riding us hard to take him for his birthday, so we might be going back.
We couldn't believe we were actually going to Disney World.
It's awesome.
For a kid,
it's heaven.
It really is.
You're one of the boats at the Jungle Cruise boats of the Magic Kingdom started taking on water.
I saw that. Imagine you're on that ride and the boat starts sinking. You're like, is this real?
Yeah, the people on board were in no danger of drowning, of course, Disney says, but they did get soaked, and the ride was shut down for nearly 2 hours. So
I don't know if I handle that well. But guys, it's taking in water!
Yes. There you go. Let me see. Also, my son Dylan has his first job interview today at Tijuana Flats and Palm Beach Gardens. Good luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got good queso, and they got some good sauce. They got that sauce bar. Was it Smack My Ass? I think it's called. It's a good sauce.
Okay.
That's the name of it.
I know.
Yeah. You're right, Jbird. Some good stuff there.
You can also hear it coming from your apartment this weekend when you and Denny's are hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, somebody got their second bonus of the year, so congratulations on that. It's some fun stuff for the weekend.
What's that like?
I know, right? Well, Jbird has been telling you how he's been vigilant about the people who are not cleaning up after their dogs in his neighborhood. He's been making this video to shame them when they don't. And he's had some already interesting confrontations, I guess you could say, has been happening with this.
Well, you have to kind of hide where I'm at in my room and downstairs. Downstairs is really tough to film people. But I don't think you were here for this story. The other day, I started filming because what you kind of have to do is you have to see somebody with their dog, and you don't want to miss it. So you start to film just in case they don't pick up the poop. And I have 3 people already on here. I was going to blur out the dog's face, but keep the people out there. So the other day, I start to film, and it's this guy and his girl. And their little daughter. And I'm just trying to film the dog part, and I notice that they're picking up the poop. I'm like, okay, they're doing it right. But the dad turns around and sees me filming, and they start pointing up to my window. So I'm like, oh my gosh! I hide. Nothing bad happened. But yesterday I started doing it again. Different couple, and there was a guy and his girl, and they were not picking up the poop. And I start filming them, and the guy starts to attack, or not attack, but like starts pointing at me, looking over at the window, and starts banging on my fence. So me and Denny start freaking out, like, oh my gosh, we've been caught. They're knocking on the gate door, and we don't say anything because we don't want to confront them. I can't tell if he's really picking up the poop or not. I don't want to blast him if he's really trying to pick the poop. That's not what this is about. It's about getting people who aren't doing it. So I can't really tell if he was picking up the poop or not, but he saw me filming and he got pissed off. And I also found out that I made next door the whole They go, some guy
It's causing quite a stir in this neighborhood.
Some guy on the radio is always talking about our area, blah, blah, blah. Look out for this guy.
Look out for him.
I don't know if I am getting in trouble for because someone on the inside told me that I had been reporting into the actual next door, but they didn't give me all of the details with it.
You're a Robin Hood. You're trying to help because people, their dogs are pooping and they're not picking it up. As long as you don't release any of the videos of the people actually picking up poop.
That's just it, because on a few of them, you can't tell. And to get the footage, you have to kind of start filming before. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you're filming innocent people.
You can only release video
of course.
Of people actually not picking up the poo.
I would never release video of someone not doing that.
But if people do clean up their poo, they're like, okay, so why is this joker like recording?
That's exactly what it was. And the guy wanted to know why. Because the way you can see me, you can see in at a certain time where I'm filming at, and I'm trying to hide. When me and Denny's did a little test run later on, you could totally see me hunched over trying to act like I'm hiding. So it just looks bizarre.
You need to put up a GoPro and walk away.
The GoPro is not my favorite to use. Because I want to be able to zoom in and do all that kind of stuff to be able to get the right shot.
All right, Cheeseburg. I don't want to tell you how to do your job.
But I don't know if I want this heat either.
Yeah.
This guy was banging at my gate.
Well, you said one of the people had a kid with him. So if some dude sees you filming him and his girl and his kid, yeah, he might get a little hot.
Now, with that said, the kid's never in the film. I'm only zooming in on the dog, and
he don't know that.
I know that's the problem.
He does not know that.
I know,
and that's why you might have a little trouble.
I definitely have trouble. That is without a doubt. But do I continue this trouble, or do I back out of this whole dog pooping bit?
Can you film from a different spot, not in your crib?
You can, but that's for all of the. I mean, I am in where the action's at. We've tried doing it on side roads. It's just you wait there forever. Where I live at is dog central, baby.
I think it's called a ghillie suit. Can we get you one of those ghillie?
A ghillie suit.
I think that's what it's called. Denny's, maybe you know. The snipers wear them when they have to be like out somewhere, and it looks like an entire suit made of moss.
They're called ghillie suits.
Yeah,
ghillie suit.
It is a ghillie suit.
So you actually can become a bush.
Yeah.
And no one will know unless you start moving, which, bird, don't move or you'll get busted.
Well, why don't you get involved with this? Let's make this a witch and a...
Let's get both our asses kicked.
Me and Denny's were hiding.
Me and you
like
in
children.
ghillie suits getting our butts whipped.
Well, we were trying to film him like get mad, but they're like, let's just hide right now. Let's just hide until they go. He was knocking on the gate, for 5 solid minutes? We just hid until he went away.
We've actually hid from a lot of people that have knocked
He
at the
probably
doors.
thinks you're a perv.
I know. And I was trying to be a Robin Hood. That's what we were talking about. This guy totally thinks I'm filming his girlfriend.
You should open the window and go, your girlfriend's not that cute.
That's how you get beat up.
I don't need this.
But this is
I got you porn. Your girlfriend's not even cute.
This is the stuff that they're reporting at next door, I think. I don't know. I'm making a name for myself in my neighborhood.
All the more reason to move.
Oh, I am trying.
Yeah. People are recommending maybe some trail cams you could try, Jbird.
Okay, so people are saying continue this Robin Hood effort.
No one is against you, trying to do this shaming video that you want to put together. They're just
People
giving
want
you
to see you get your ass beat.
But it is, I mean, maybe someone can give me some advice, because that is the tricky thing about this entire thing. I am, in the beginning, filming some innocent people. I delete the video that would never go up, but if I get caught filming them and they're doing it the right way, they don't like me. They think I'm being a pervert.
I get it.
I know. I get it too.
If I looked up and saw some dude filming me, I'd be like, what the hell's going on?
Well, I thought I was being slick. I'm bent over, like almost on all fours, trying to film, and you can see me doing that.
Oh, jeez.
I thought I was hidden.
Imagine that.
And now you're next door famous.
You're not doing it smooth.
I don't give up, though. I don't give up.
Not giving up.
This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up, I'll give you a little update on what's happening with local guy Tyler Cameron. He canceled some stuff in New York City that he was supposed to be doing. and put out a tweet asking for prayers. I'll try to give you a little bit of details, what we do have here coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, the important stuff. What kind of Girl Scout cookies does Justin Timberlake love?
Okay, now the hard-hitting stuff.
Yes.
This is what we need to know. Okay, JT.
I'm going.
Double Samoa?
Yeah. You know, this one is for the Girl Scouts of America. We support you. Ooh, do we support you?
Maybe we should start a survey. I know everybody automatically thinks about thin men and think of Girl Scout cookies. This is a very contentious subject.
Samoas, I love coconut. So you can't. Samoas are my.
Samoas.
I'm a big fan of the coconut myself, and I didn't realize I liked coconut so much.
Oh, it's tasty.
I went on a big old Almond Joy run.
Okay, yeah.
I'm off of it now.
Okay.
But you obviously look back fondly.
I do. We had great memories, me and Almond Joys.
He brought you joy.
Dude.
Well, Drew Carey paid his last respects. They had that funeral and service for his former fiance, who he called a beautiful person. He was walking into the wake along with her family yesterday when photographers took some pictures, and he opened up on a Sirius XM show that he did, calling his engagement to her the best relationship of my life. He said they shared special connections over music and life, and just loved her to death, and still was friends with her at the time that she died. I mean, it's horrible when you think about it, because the guy who's been arrested and charged with her murder, she had restraining orders against him. I mean, she told everybody, including the cops, this guy is going to hurt me, and then he did. It's just horrifying.
And you said, because this guy was a wannabe comedian, didn't you say in his routine he had a joke or a punchline about throwing someone out a window?
Yes.
That's bizarre.
It is really bizarre and horrifying to think about, but yeah, just super sad. And the pictures of Drew Carey walking into that funeral, I mean, he just looks heartbroken and devastated.
Well, it's such a weird story.
It really is. Ugh, so sad. And finally here, a local guy, Tyler Cameron, had to cancel an event. Now, he was promoting this run. He does these runs where he gets a bunch of Bachelor fans to come and do like meetups. So they had a whole meetup planned with him, and Good Morning America, the television show, was going to be there to cover it, and it was supposed to be happening this morning. But he tweeted out yesterday, abruptly canceling his appearance and calling for prayers, saying that there was some sort of family emergency that happened yesterday. He said, quote, "Please pray for my mom and my family," and has not put anything else out since then. But I tweeted his mom, because, you know, we are friends, and I haven't heard from her either. I sent her a text message. So hopefully everybody's okay. And Tyler Cameron's family, we definitely send prayers and are thinking of you guys. So scary stuff. We'll keep you updated. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Did Penny overreact? There's this creepy, slimy dude that is kind of in their friend circle she sees from time to time. She was out with friends the other night. He was there, and by the time she gets home, she has got a D-pic on her phone from a number she doesn't recognize. So she starts up like, who is this, blah, blah, blah. She finds out that it's this sleazy dude, and she basically tells him uncalled for, and he calls her an uptight B. And she wakes up the next day still fuming. So since she kind of knows his name roundabout, she goes on to his social media, finds his mom and his sister, and then sends them the D-pic and the exchange that they had, and said, just so you know, this is what your son and brother are doing.
Very creative, very effective, I'm sure.
Well, now the friends have gotten into it because he couldn't believe it, because obviously he heard from his mom and his sister. And,
as he should.
Okay, and so he is livid, and he's going to the friends and talking about what a true B Penny is and how she overreacted, and they're on his side. And she's just like, okay, really? Did I really overreact? Like, I feel like he was completely in the wrong
He was. Time for some new friends, Penny. Anybody who you explain this situation to and they take the side of the guy that sent you an unsolicited D-pic?
Look, if you jump into a lake full of piranhas and you're wearing a bacon suit, don't be shocked when the piranhas eat you.
Mm-hmm.
I think piranhas eat you without the bacon.
I think the bacon would even help even more.
It's like an appetizer.
It just makes you a little bit more delicious.
Tasty. I know when I have like a piece of chicken, there's bacon on it, I like it better.
See, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah.
You are piranha chicken.
Mm-hmm. One of the comments that somebody texted into us says, yes, Penny overreacted big time. Just ignore it and ghost him. She's so dramatic and it makes me sick. If Penny would have never replied, he would have never thought it was anything but just a wrong number.
That's not true. And then he goes on to send more D-pics to more girls, and it perpetuates itself. You stop bad behavior when you see it happening.
Somebody else texts in, so this guy's mom and sister who did nothing wrong, in a sense, become victims and have to see this and be a part of this when they did nothing?
Well, what if you're close with your family and you tell them... I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, never mind.
I do feel bad for the mom and the sister, but they are the only ones that can step in and make him stop. He needs to get some women around him that he respects telling him he's being a douchebag.
You do have to be shamed from bad behavior. That's how bad behavior gets stopped.
Well, that's how you teach kids, and he's acting like a kid.
Most of the comments are on Penny's side. A lot of the ones that people text to us, Penny is a boss. If she would have sent unwanted pics to him and responded the same, she would be seen as the bad guy and a hoe. So nope, he got what he deserved. Somebody else texted in and said, Penny didn't overreact. She's a whole new level of savage. She deserves a parade. Team Penny all the way, and if her friends don't think there's something wrong with that, then there's something wrong with her friends. Somebody else texted in and said, yes, she's absolutely had every right to send that message to his family. These animals must be stopped. I can't tell you how many random D pics or videos I've gotten on my block list. It's insane. My son plays on my phone and we get random Ds on Facebook Messenger. She's my hero.
Yeah, what was that one? Remember that one site? I don't know if it's still around where you would go on. It was almost kind of like a chat roulette. You talk to somebody and you see what they're doing, but it was a surprise.
Like hot or not,
yeah,
or something.
You would talk and you would see, and if you didn't like what was going on in the room, you just go to the next room.
You swipe right.
Yeah, and there was a lot of times we'd go on there and you'd be like, oh, how's it going? And this is kind of boring. Whoa, there's a dong.
Whoa.
Just right there.
Yeah.
Just all big.
Just all big. They don't send small dong pics.
They never do. It's
well,
weird.
they're holding the camera very close to it.
But
I mean, and it's blurry.
Kevin's right, though. My teenage brothers never do that.
You can angle even the tiniest and make it look better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that's what most of them have to do. Because they sound like a bunch of tiny dong guys.
I honestly, though, I don't think tiny dong guys send them. It's guys that have something going on.
Yeah.
Like this guy probably has something going on.
I've got less than average ones that have sent them to me where I'm just like repulsed and unimpressed.
I'm so afraid to see what you think less than average is.
Yeah.
Just because.
Oh, send me one. I want
Send
you
me,
to
yeah. Send me photos, tiny dong.
But just know, I'm going to send it to your sister.
Don't you dare. Tina or Becky doesn't deserve that.
And another one about Penny said, as a dude, I applaud her for sending the D pics around to his mom and sister. It's hilarious, and douchey guys like that deserve to be humiliated. So a guy that's on your side as well, Penny. So the overall vote is that you did not overreact, but some people think that you did.
And maybe you did, but maybe it's warranted. I'm fully okay with overreacting. I do it all the time, but I feel sometimes you need to get attention.
Sometimes to move the needle, an overreaction is a must. I hate agreeing with the witch. Although
Now, what needle are we talking about?
Are we talking about your tiny D?
All right.
Did we move your needle?
SDE.
It's not BDE.
Small D energy.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I gotta say, they fight at a different level on dairy farms here in Florida. This happened at Crystal Springs. There were two guys who got into an argument on Wednesday. One of them took a bucket of cow manure and dumped it over the other one's head.
Now that's a sudden death punishment right there.
Oh my gosh, that is terrible.
I can get us some cow poop if you want to bring back sudden death. I can get us. I know a cow poop guy.
Oh my gosh, that's some nasty stuff, man.
Would that
You got a cow guy?
I gotta get us some poop.
Wow.
It better be cow.
I can get you some poop.
That'd be the fun game. In fact, if we played that game, you'd be winning if you got the cow poop.
You're right.
Thank God it's only cow poop.
Now, is the witch gonna get all mad because she's gonna put, if she loses, gotta put cow poop on you?
I'm not playing. I'm getting the poop. I know which one's in which bucket.
I know, right?
Whatever. You know what?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's how she killed sudden death.
I'll gladly play, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. Come on, we gotta step it up, man.
Cow or human? Could you tell the difference?
I absolutely could.
I'm gonna mix it up though.
Well, then no. Could you tell red wine and white wine if I mix it up? No. Same concept.
What?
Never mind. Kevin, just move along. When Kevin lets us go too long, it gets really weird.
Yes. You're right. It's my fault. I need to step in here.
It is. It's your
We've been
fault.
going 15 years.
Just shut off our microphones.
Yeah. That's 15 years way too long. Check this out. Yes, he got arrested for felony battery, too. So, yeah, they did not play. How about that?
I guess if it gets in your eye, that's not good.
Well, I'm wondering if you can get sick from it.
Yeah.
You know, because there's all kinds of pathogens and the such in there that, might be something that could be really bad for you.
Maybe we shouldn't play.
Oh, come on, man. Where's 32-year-old Virginia?
She's dead.
I want that spirit back.
I'm not sure she would have played either.
Yeah, you're right.
She was more of a prude.
Yeah, she was rough.
Yeah. There is a woman in Pennsylvania who is dressed as Cookie Monster. Now, that's kind of odd.
Okay, but so far, I mean, maybe it's her costume.
Yeah, it's her costume, but her babysitter's a little bit worried when she dropped off her kids. So she just kind of like followed her around to see what was going on because she was also acting a little squirrely. Apparently, she had gotten in her car then and overdosed.
Oh,
yes.
my.
Thankfully, she survived, but yeah, it's kind of a sign maybe.
She dropped off her kids dressed as Cookie Monster
And then went out to her car
did a
and
bunch of
OD'd.
drugs and
Yeah.
OD'd.
Yeah, and apparently
All
she just had that look. She's like, man, maybe I ought to just see what she's up to.
So the costume was a cry for help.
Yeah, yes, I think it was.
Please.
Not gonna lie, though, kind of want that costume.
Cookie Monster costume's awesome.
If it's a legit Cookie Monster costume, you're gonna have to pay, though, baby. That's
Okay.
expensive.
Yeah, oddly enough, we aren't alarmed if you're in a Cookie Monster costume. Yeah, it's just
we have
Jbird.
no fear of you ODing unless it's on pizza.
Watch your cookies.
Yeah. Oh, clever little post here from the police department in Wisconsin. They went viral on Facebook after they encouraged people to turn over their meth for a free test to make sure it's not contaminated with the new coronavirus. Okay. Oddly enough, probably somebody will turn it in. Dummies. Somebody in California stole an SUV from outside a church on Wednesday night and didn't realize it was a hearse and it had a casket with a dead body in the back.
Oh, my God.
How crazy is that, man?
Ay, ay, ay.
They wind up getting into a high-speed chase with police and crashed the hearse with the dead body in it. Luckily, the dead body's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really, at this point, do much damage.
How creepy is it if all of a sudden you crash and you hear from the back, what happened? Did we crash?
Slow down.
You're driving like a maniac. You're going to get us killed.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the twist ending right
Oh.
There's a guy who got 3 speeding tickets in less than an hour in Minnesota earlier this month.
What the hell?
He was pulled over by 3 different cops, and in one of the cases, he was going almost double the 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. That'd be 120.
What's he running to or from?
I don't know. Just life, maybe. I don't know.
Dude.
He got a fast car.
I got a ticket. I don't know why. I've been working at a convenience store.
It's the most depressing song of all time.
There's an 81-year-old woman in England that's been torturing her neighbors with dog poop, a loud parrot scratching their cars, and blasting opera music.
Oh, my.
Pretty good. It's a good arsenal.
That really is good.
She's a mess.
Gonna call her out on next door, just like Jbird.
Thank goodness I don't live next to her.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No.
There's an Uber driver in Ontario, Canada, kicked some guys out of his car when one passed gas and then recorded them as they said racist stuff.
This is quite the audio, Virginia. My gosh.
Wow.
You're not gonna drive me home.
You don't have
How stupid are you? The guy farts one time. He farts, and you're not gonna drive me home.
He farted 3 times.
Who gives a You even allowed in Canada? You Get out. Get out.
I just kept my cool. I stayed in the car. He's telling me to get out of the car and fight him. And it was like 3 of them, and I'm there by myself. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't have to put up with the abuse and the racial stuff is what really bothered me. I was like really upset. So I didn't want to be driving anymore.
Oh man.
You imagine that? They're farting you out of your car. Then they are calling you racist stuff.
And they want to fight you.
Yeah, and then they act like you're the one doing something wrong.
Is that video going viral? I hope those guys get called out.
They are.
Because that's the wonderful thing about social media. If you act like that, people will figure out who you are and you'll lose your job. You'll lose things that are important to you. Your family's going to be mad at you. You're going to get harassed.
If you were an Uber or a Lyft driver, I don't see how you don't have a camera in your car in today's day and age. Honestly.
Right. Gosh, I hope the ones that we ride in at the end of the night don't.
No, there's been times where we have had some ridiculous conversations, and I'm getting out of the car and I've noticed a camera.
Oh, no.
It's only a matter of time, Coach.
Oh,
before
yeah.
me and Virginia.
You're going viral, baby.
Oh, we're gonna sink this ship.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, Virginia gets insane after a cocktails and karaoke.
I do. I like to turn it up. Because in the car, it's a captive audience. So, I mean, they can't get away from my inappropriate jokes.
Well, we start doing Would You Rather, it gets insane. The poor Uber Lyft.
Some of them like it, and some of them don't. And I feel bad for the ones that don't. I feel like we should have a special kind of Uber driver at the end of the night. And they should be pre-warned before they pick us up. And they should be allowed to deny the ride.
They should get drunk pay. You should get more money if the person you're taking is extremely drunk and belligerent.
There should be a drunk charge. I agree.
Yeah.
And I like how she keeps on saying us.
I know, yeah.
No, you.
Us.
I'm not off in the car. I'm tired.
Oh, come on.
You give me wet willies.
Oh, come on.
You give me wet willies. You try to see who I'm texting.
Denny's is laughing. If he's laughing, I'm going to keep doing it.
When Denny's is a drunk ass, all hell's gone. All hell's gone loose.
Yeah. You guys want to hear a guy drunk on moonshine that's threatening cops over his cowboy hat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a gun you got on you?
I'll draw on you and kill you right in your head. You son of a
Hey, do me a favor. We just want you to turn the radio down. That's it. Will you do that?
Yes, sir. I'll put a bullet in
Just,
I don't need a gun.
Man, turn the radio down.
You shoot me, because I'm ready to go to heaven. And you will come with me.
Nah, just go back in the house, okay?
Get on the ground. Take it down. Handcuff. Get down.
Put your hand behind your back.
I want all your names.
Stop. Stop.
Protect my cowboy hat. Am I going to jail?
Protect my cowboy hat.
I thought he was going to heaven.
Nope, he's going to jail.
No, going to jail. It's about the same. Wow. And a nice little happy update. Remember the puppy that can't walk that became best friends with the pigeon that can't fly?
Yes.
And the photos went viral of them?
It's adorable.
Now a group called Walking Pets has donated a custom wheelchair for the puppy. And as soon as he starts to grow in a couple of weeks, he'll be able to grow right into it.
I got to tell you, Diet Pansy, that's a fantastic whacked out news.
Oh, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Netflix 100 out of 100, Virginia.
Okay.
Yes, 2 thumbs up.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Producer Denny's knows when you're high. It is hard to shake this cat. He is all over it. He can just basically hear your voice, and in just a couple of questions, he will be able to tell you if you are high or not. Rarely ever stumped. I can count as many times he's been stumped on one hand here.
Yeah, we have a percentage of his guesses. He's at 97%.
Wow, that's impressive.
Very good, Denny's.
That is. So we're going to start off here with Patrick from Port St. Lucie. Now, some of these people are high, some of them are not. Denny's in just a couple of questions has got to try to figure out if they are or not. Hello, Patrick.
Hey, hello. Good morning, everyone.
How you doing, Patrick?
Oh, not too bad. Doing a little Florida freezing, but, not too bad.
I like it.
Okay. A little Florida freezing, but not too bad. All right, Denny's, fire away a couple questions here. Let's see if Patrick's high or not.
All right, Patrick, what TV show would you hate to be trapped in?
Ooh, Denny's.
Oh, baby. Stranger Things.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That'd be horrifying.
Yeah, that's a great answer. Okay.
Let's see here, Patrick. Would you rather have a lizard tail or a beak like a bird?
My boy's on it today.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the beak.
Why would that be, Patrick?
I don't know. I think you could be more defensive with that, A beak would be bad, birds are badass with those beaks,
My friend, that's a great answer. It makes sense to me.
Lizard tails are cool, though. Somebody's chasing you, could drop it.
You whip their leg.
Yeah, whip them, climb on fences.
The tail could fall off. You could grow back, freak your opponent out.
Yeah, there's a benefit to both.
Dennis, let's give Patrick one more question here before you guess if he's high or not.
All right, Patrick, what would be one thing you got this year that would make your entire year?
My income tax.
Oh,
that's
smart stuff.
I need to do that.
Smart stuff. Okay.
Is that time already?
Yeah.
Coming up on April. Yeah. All right, Denny's, what do you think? What is the vibe you're getting from Patrick here in Port St. Lucie? Is Patrick high or not?
So when he first opened up, I heard a little bit of hesitation in there, which made me think it. And then I thought he had a great answer with the bird beak. It was pretty script. I don't know. I'm leaning a little bit towards high.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful morning for it too.
Isn't it always?
What are you, a weed meteorologist?
It's just so nice and cool. Meteorologist. I love it.
Green skies.
It's great forecast for being high.
Oh, it's so nice when it's cool out.
Nothing but green skies.
Nothing but green skies, guys.
Green skies and fog.
Patrick, are you high?
I am indeed.
It was that beak answer. You really got into it.
He did. He loved it. All right. Well, you enjoy the weather and your buzz.
It was a great answer, too.
It was.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, Patrick was really on it. Fantastic work. Okay, let's try Christine here from Stewart and see producer Denny's knows when you're high. Hello, Christine.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, Denny's, what's a question you got for Christine to try to figure out if she's high or not?
Christine, would you rather look like a potato or have skin that feels like a potato?
Okay. Skin that feels like a potato, because I don't know. Maybe because people can't touch me. I don't know.
Yeah. They shouldn't be touching you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Everybody can look at you, but only a few people are allowed to touch you.
Oh, I want potatoes so bad right now.
Potato skin?
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Second question. Would you rather permanently have Velcro on your hands or on your feet?
Wow.
My hands.
Really?
Why?
Because it'd be easier to pick things up.
Yeah, you wouldn't be
And
stuck.
I feel like if I had them on my feet, I'd be stuck to the ground all the time.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if I disagree with her.
I agree with her.
Yeah, I do
She's
too.
making too much sense to be high. She's definitely not high, I don't think.
I was saying hands would be awful because everything you touch would stick to it. You'd constantly be struggling. Feet, you could walk in grass, concrete.
It would feel good, though, to get a Velcro hand massage. That would feel good.
Yeah, okay. Denny's, do you have a reading already? You want one more?
I kind of do.
Okay. Give it a reading.
I'm
Give it a shot.
I'm kind of with Bird. I'm feeling like these are all too she's probably like what? Like it's. Yeah, I don't think she's high.
Christine, are you high or not?
No, I'm not.
He's not. There you go. Denny's can sense it.
She sounded annoyed by my questions.
Yeah, she did. Whereas the stoner's like, yeah, man, that's a good question.
Hold on.
Yeah, beak, man. Yeah. Beak is the way to go, man. No doubt about it. I thought these through. Got one more for you. It is David here from Port St. Lucie. Could we have a theme in the pizzle today? Our first one was from the Pizzle. Hello, David.
Hello.
Do you even need to ask a question?
I just got to hear one for fun.
All right, well, David, first question for you. If somebody made you right now get a face tat, what would you get?
Thug life.
Thug life. Wow, that's a strong
That's
move.
real strong.
They're hard up there in Port St. Lucie, man.
Yeah.
That's the Pizzle.
I love it.
Should I ask one more?
Yeah.
Let's do it just for fun.
All
That's
right.
a fun one here.
David, if the purge was real, do you go out or do you hide?
Oh, I hide all day long. I defend. You're going to have to come and get me.
He's going to protect his weed.
Well, I think.
Okay, Denny, you got a reading on this cat?
He sounds high to me.
He sounds extremely high.
David, not just are you high, are you extremely high?
I mean, it's a beautiful morning, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you got it. You
Skies
got
are
it.
green. There's a little haze in the air. Yeah, man.
Nothing but green sky.
I love it. All right. Well, thank you all very much for playing. Denny's, by the way, you went 3 for 3 today.
Wow.
Good, kid.
Another amazing, strong round for you, my friend. Very nice. Well played. Well, they got some new food items on the market. Kit Kat is going to be coming in with a birthday cake flavor for a limited time.
Oh, I love it.
He's holding his heart.
Yeah.
I was dancing earlier.
Okay,
I didn't know
yeah.
you were leading off with a Kit Kat story.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, boy, your heart's taking too much right now.
I just saw a bunch of new Kit Kat items in Publix the other day, and
Yeah.
I about fainted.
Yeah, is that what you're
I
going to say?
wonder if it was this.
Well, they're looking like a birthday cake, too. It's colorful candy. They got it with crispy wafers covered in white cream and dotted with sprinkles, but they say it's not starting until April, so probably not.
Okay, there is a Kit Kat ice cream in Publix right now that I have not seen before, and I'm going to delve into that real hard.
We believe you.
Yeah.
But I'll do it.
You
sparingly.
should get the ice cream and then use the Kit Kat as a spoon.
Oh, you are just getting me going right. That's the sexiest thing you've ever said.
I don't know if this gets you going, but Captain Crunch is coming out with a pancake mix in connection with Aunt Jemima.
Oh, yes.
Captain Crunch, the original or peanut butter?
They're going to be doing them with crunch berries in them.
Oh, this is a very good whacked out news. Or what are we doing?
We're
What
just
is this?
talking. It's
Oh.
just a show.
You're whacked out.
Snacked out news. I love
Snacked
it.
out. We're just talking, man.
You know, 9 o'clock on a Friday is my worst hour.
You have to guess. Is he high or not?
Oh, definitely high.
Definitely high, right? It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful thing.
Definitely. That's going to be coming out in stores very soon. Interesting combinations that Jbird definitely approves of. And on Reddit, they were talking about food combinations that you wouldn't think would work, but do. What do you think about these? Any of these you could try this weekend? Cheap red wine and Coke. Now, apparently it doesn't work with good wine, but if you have cheap red wine, mix it with Coke and it tastes good.
You talking about Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
Someone's disappointed.
Nah.
It's the wrong Coke.
Right.
I could never mix Coca-Cola with red wine. That just feels too heavy and sweet and messy.
Well, this is a thing, yeah. I mean, a lot of people, you would think on the surface it doesn't, but hey, you know, they'll knock it till you don't knock it till you try, Virginia.
The fact that Prissy Tequesta Pants over here doesn't like it, I am so into it. Give me some Coca-Cola and wine, baby. I love it.
Okay. Somebody else suggested 7-Up and milk.
That's going to make me throw up. That sounds disgusting.
Awful.
That one does sound
gnarly.
disgusting.
Oh, grody.
Somebody suggested dark chocolate with Parmesan cheese on top.
That sounds great.
I would
Virginia?
try that. I would totally try dark chocolate and Parmesan cheese. Yes.
You're a dark chocolate kind of girl. I am not. I like the milky.
I like it dark. I like it milk. I like it white. I don't care.
It's so weird. Dark chocolate always reminds me that it's Do you remember a store called Oshman's? It was a sporting goods store. And you walked in there and it had a smell and a taste. And that's what dark chocolate reminds me. It tastes like that.
You tasted Oshman's?
I kind of, I guess I did. That's what dark chocolate, it tastes like Oshman's air.
Huh. Are you high? High or not, Kevin? High or not?
Oh, he's definitely high.
Definitely.
He obviously clearly hit the bong during break.
Definitely.
You guys knew.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
You guys only knew how low I was.
Okay, what about this food combo? Would you try this one? Bacon wrapped hot dog in a bun lined with peanut butter with chili on top.
It's better.
That could work.
You had me till chili.
Chili, it gets a little busy.
Yeah,
It's busy, no doubt.
And you are going to crap your pants.
Oh my gosh. It's going to fly out of you.
Somebody suggested baked Lay's and the white candy stick from a packet of Fun Dip.
I don't hate this.
That could work,
That
actually.
could. Fat Kevin would love to have
Salty
you.
and sweet, yeah. He'd eat that. Bread dipped in Coke. And again, I think Coca-Cola.
I'm a dipper. I dip bread in a lot of stuff.
That's gross.
It's not the worst I've heard.
Coca-Cola?
You actually could make fried Coca-Cola bread. Oh, that would... Hear me out. Kind of like a French toast, but with Coca-Cola, and then you kind of put it on the griddle. Could work.
Maybe you could make a Coca-Cola French toast.
Oh, today. By the way, today's the end of my pizza ban.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It
over, baby.
is?
Yes, I can celebrate after the show, correct?
Yeah, you can.
You didn't cheat while I was out of town.
I didn't cheat.
Okay.
Why? Don't be stupid around, Saniki. You may not like what you find.
If I find a pizza box, you're going down.
We get another episode of Breaking Bird soon?
Yeah, where it's not going to be this week. It's going to be every other week.
Every other week?
Yes,
okay.
every other week.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll get like a 2-week.
So you can diet 1 week and then eat fat the other?
Diet and then lie it. When you come in here and lie that you're still on the diet, but we know you're not.
I'm on it. It's not a
That's why
diet.
it's the only reason he's
Diet
doing every
or a
other.
lie
He's
it.
trying to blame production
Yeah.
time.
Oh, Ryan
Yeah.
Beckett's busy. Whatever.
He's saying, no, we can't edit that fast. I'm like, you turn on a video a lot of times in a day. He's like, no, I need 2 weeks.
I thought we discussed this, baby. You're making me out to
I
be
didn't
worse
buy
than I
any
am.
of it.
You're
I'm
making
not
me
buying
worse.
any of it, Virginia. He's like, yeah, I can't. We won't be able to get one of these done, but every 2
Kevin
weeks.
sees through your bag of lies.
And I'm not on a diet
I'm like,
for...
all right, Bird.
Not my bag of chips, though. Not my bag of chips, Virginia. And I'm not on a diet. I'm on a slight change of lifestyle. I can still eat Cheetos. God, we need a little Cheeto in our lives. We got enough keto.
We do. You're going Cheeto, I'm going keto. Berries with sour cream and brown sugar is a weird food combo that might actually work.
Ooh, I would try that.
Yeah, brown sugar's delicious on a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So is
that's-
sour cream. I know it's weird, but I could eat it like it's yogurt.
Sour cream got to eat it quick, though. When it gets sweaty, when you have sweaty sour cream, it gets gross. It's much like deviled eggs. Ugh.
Okay. How about a peanut butter sandwich dipped into tomato soup? Chunky peanut butter recommended.
No.
Say that again.
A
Go
peanut
slower.
butter sandwich dipped into tomato soup.
It would not be bad, especially if you have like a honey type of peanut butter in there
Ooh, okay.
with little crunchy nuts.
Yeah, that's what they're
Ugh.
saying. Yeah.
I love old crunchy nuts.
Oh, we know.
This isn't even weird. They say salt and vinegar, potato chips, and brownies. Yeah, it's not even weird.
We call that a Tuesday.
Yeah. Fried chicken with ketchup and gravy is actually a weird food combo that works.
Love it.
You do that.
She hates ketchup. She's in a roller eyes.
Yeah. Ketchup is peasant condiments.
Hear that, sauce community?
Peasant.
That's what she thinks of you.
Yeah.
She's calling you ketchup eaters a peasant.
Yeah.
That's what Saniki thinks
Quest
of you.
over here, yeah.
I don't care for ketchup.
Mrs. I wear doilies to work. That's what she's saying about you.
This is fine fabric. You wouldn't know.
I mean, I'd like to put some red and white wine down on that thing and mix them together. That's what I like.
A sweet honey mustard on Belgian waffles. Okay. Balsamic vinegar glaze and vanilla ice cream.
That could work.
Yeah.
Although vinaigrette, man, it tastes like bad feet.
Sometimes, yeah. Tavern ham sliced up from the deli, rolled up with extra crunchy peanut butter.
If you're a ham person, it could
Yeah,
work.
I could eat that.
Grape jelly and cream cheese sandwiches.
Totally work.
Yes.
A peanut butter bacon cheeseburger.
it would work. To go back to that grape jelly thing,
Yeah.
there is, I think Costco makes them. They are little roll-ups, and they put a sour cream and a raspberry jam in there as it's spread.
Delicious.
It is so good, Fat Kevin.
David's got a grape jelly recommendation here. What's yours, David?
It's a grape jelly and ketchup sauce for like Vienna sausages. You put it in a pot, equal parts, stir that up, and then you throw the cooked the cooked Vienna sausages in there and let it heat up. It sounds really weird, but it's delicious.
Sir, can I ask you a question? While you're making that, do you ever snack on the raw Vienna sausages, kind of pick as you're cooking your meal?
I try not to as much as possible.
Does that give you really bad?
Also, there's another sauce for white fish. It's a mix of mayo, honey, and lemon.
Okay.
Put that with some sautéed spinach over cauliflower rice with a white fish, like a swordfish or a mahi.
Doesn't sound bad. Yeah, you sound like quite a chef there, David.
You do, I bet that makes you fart a lot. Am I right, David?
I usually fart a lot anyways, but it's just delicious.
David's a big farter.
I love it.
He's a big farter.
Like mines, bruh.
Yeah.
He just owned it.
I'm a big farter
He's
anyway.
like, guys, I'm a farter.
Yeah.
On this show,
Yeah.
it's okay.
I fart a lot anyway, but that makes me really fart.
Thank you for being so brave and telling your story.
It's your journey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, here we go. Friday is right here. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Really excited about it. I gave you the top 5 earlier of stuff going on from Double Bill, the Miami Heat, and the Florida Panthers this weekend. Honda Classic stuff, polo, all that kind of stuff was the earlier top 5 I gave you. I got 5 things that are a little bit more party-oriented this weekend going on in South Florida you might want to take a look at.
These are the Kevin Ralston approved?
Yeah, these are things that, like, I always have a list of, like, things I would love to do, and it's just always, that's the thing I love about South Florida. So much good stuff to do that the list is a lot longer than I got people.
I know you guys are on the fence. Are you going to go out to the PGA event this weekend?
Going to go out on Sunday, yeah. So we're doing, tonight we got the Miami Heat game against the Mavericks. Tomorrow, Little League Baseball, and then Sunday we're going to do the Honda Classic.
Where's this Little League game at?
Phipps Park.
Oh, baby, I know where that's at.
It didn't make my list, but
It didn't?
yeah, it didn't make my list. But
You know what?
I know.
You know what? Strangers showing up at your kid's ball game.
Yeah, it's public park, but yeah.
Hey, Kevin, I
not
thought
sure
we'd just hang out.
This sucks, man. You said it's one of the coolest places to go this weekend. Your list is terrible.
And your kid's not that great at baseball.
They start trashing
Right,
everybody.
and we don't need all that.
No.
We don't need all that. Let me see. A couple things I'll put on the list here for you. If I weren't doing the other 5 things, there's probably 5 things I'd look at. You got the Mardi Gras Riverfront Festival. It's going on at the Wharf, Fort Lauderdale, Virginia. If you didn't get enough Mardi Gras in you, that's going on tonight through Sunday.
Okay.
They do a good party there anyway, but with the weather being so beautiful and just having a little bit of extra excitement, that'd be a great place to hang out this weekend. I would love doing that. I'm excited by this. Questlove, you know him from, was he on Fallon's show?
Yep.
Questlove is going to be the DJ for the grand opening of Punch Bowl Social Miami. Now, the reason why I'm raving about this is my family, we always do Punch Bowl Social in Detroit. It's got a couple lanes of bowling in there. They got a bunch of cool video games. It's got a lot of great craft beer, awesome bar, great hangout. That's one of my favorite hangouts in Detroit, so I'm sure the one they do in Miami is going to be pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of a cool place. So it's a new name brand for people in South Florida. So I don't think we have any Punch Bowl Socials anywhere, but it is a good time. So I'm putting that on the list up there as one of the best things going on.
Where you going tonight? The PBS.
It does sound cool. Punch Bowl Social.
Yeah,
it sounds like
it's very trendy and cool.
You gotta
yeah.
you got to know somebody that knows somebody.
Probably, yeah. Number 3 of the cool things to do, Miami Music Week is going to be kicking off on Sunday. They got a big old nightclub and pool party at Nikki Beach, Miami to go check out. Number 4, I've got Joe Coy. He's going to be at Hard Rock Live tonight.
Oh, we love him.
Yeah, I love him too. And if he's not your flavor, I'll give you a double bill. You can check out Andrew Dice Clay. He's going to be at the Aventura Arts and Cultural Center tonight, tomorrow.
I I'd rather go see Joe Coy.
Joe Coy, if you don't know who he is, he's one of the nicest comedians I think we've ever met.
I love Joe. He's great.
Really
He's
a nice
funny.
dude.
He's awesome.
Yep. And then number 5 for weekend events, the North Miami Music Fest. You got CeeLo Green, remember him?
Yeah.
And Adina Howard. She had a song in the 90s called Freak Like Me that I just love.
Give us a taste.
I don't have it on me.
No, that you can just sing it.
I had a freak in the morning, freak in the evening.
Okay.
Just like me.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you
I
sang
need
it.
a rough nut. Yeah. That's a good little tune. Yeah, good little tune.
You say rough
neck.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else.
You got a rough neck?
Did you think he said rough nuts?
I did. It sounded like you said a rough neck.
I got those. For real, though. For real.
Did it sound
I don't know.
rough.
I feel like your hands are soft. Your nuts are going to be soft.
Yeah, you're right.
You've got the softest hands.
You do, and I've got.
Never seen an honest day's work in their
No,
life.
you're right. My nuts haven't either.
Rough nuts.
And then the 5th and final thing, the CeeLo thing, is the North Miami Music Fest. That is going to be at Cagney Park. That is tomorrow. So there's a bunch of other great stuff going on this weekend. That's just a little taste.
I mean, the Honda Classic is a party scene, too. I know it's golf.
Yeah.
But that thing is a party.
It is. That was on the original 5 that I put out. That's my number 1 for the weekend. So go get the entire list. That is just my back 5. You can see all 10 that I suggested, and some more is on that list. You got to get the e-blast. Go sign up for it at kvjshow.com. It's also on our Facebook page and our Twitter at the top. All you do is put in your email address and you'll get it that easy.
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.
All right, coming up here, the After the Show podcast is going to be on the way. You can catch that live on YouTube, and it's also on demand, too, and it's the back part of our podcast app. So a lot of chances to check all that out.
You're on that backside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So sexy.
Getting ready for Friday.
That's right.
Get that backside, y'all. Get it.
Virginia's had an exhausting week. She's got to go to bed.
I was just telling Kevin, it's hard to get excited about Friday when you've just come off having 7 Fridays in a row.
I mean, Friday on steroids. You're doing Mardi Gras.
It was hardcore.
Talking about the party, remember when earlier this hour we did producer Denny's Knows When You're High, and we had those 2 gentlemen from Port St. Lucie, both were stoned.
Yes.
Patrick, remember him? He was the first one that had called up that was stoned. David was the second person that was stoned from Port St. Lucie.
Did they get arrested?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't throw that in the universe.
Sorry.
Those 2 dudes are like, really, Bird?
No, Patrick, he texted and he said, I'm the one that played Denny's Knows When You're High. He said, funny fact, he said, the last guy, David, was asked what tattoo he'd get, and he said, Thug Life, and y'all laughed. I got that tattoo.
That's amazing.
Go figure. All right, well, there you go. They got a lot in common, those 2.
Now we like you more.
They're both stoned, they're from Port St. Lucie, and they love Thug Life tattoos.
They don't sound like they're from the Pizzle.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jbird, if you would wrap it up with our thought for the day.
First, I want to wish a happy birthday to our producer of the Weird and Whatever podcast, Birdney, a.k.a. Brittany. It's her birthday today. It's Dirty 30 for her. So if you're listening, Brittany, happy birthday. We love you.
30, that's a big one.
It's a big one. Thought. Until you cross the bridge of your insecurities, you can't begin to explore your possibilities. Oh.
Okay.
Good job.
Nobody says it but him.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after the show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.